this video, I'll show you a tool that is called Open Interpreter. It's a tool for terminal, AI tool for terminal that simplify your life working with terminal a lot. And you can install it just with Python pip installer. That's the most convenient way. Maybe there are some alternatives, but probably that's the best way to go. What Open Interpreter can do for you? Quite a range of different tasks, starting with simple operations. For example, I'm out of disk space and I need to know the biggest applications on my laptop. Maybe I don't need them. So first we start Open Interpreter with command interpreter, and after we can ask questions like to ChatGPT, for example. Give me top 10 biggest apps on my laptop. And what's great with Open Interpreter compared to ChatGPT, you can do the same ChatGPT asking to write a command for you. But Open Interpreter provides this command, you can immediately apply saying yes, let's do it. And after it analyzes the output of this command and provide an answer for you. That's nice, so you need to go back and forth with ChatGPT. And here is already the result. So I use data spell, that's for sure. And for example, for me, it was a surprise because I use Google Drive. So that's Microsoft Word and Microsoft Excel is still installed and consumes quite a lot of memory. So let's go next task. I want to work with my AWS account and check whether I have any public buckets available there. In terms of security, that's probably good not to have those buckets there. But let's check. First, we want to activate my AWS account, personal AWS account. Switch to my Steermeister AWS account. Yes, please. So we can check all the credentials there, but I don't want to do it. Just assume that this user is already there and config is fine. And it suggests me to export and to apply profile. Yes, please. Let's do it. Okay. We can check already that it works. Running the command to check just listing of buckets. As we see, I have 3 buckets. Let's check whether some of the buckets are publicly available. So, and here already the comments, for example, it's not a problem for me to get a list of the buckets, it's basic comment, but this type of comments I would probably Google because I don't use it each time. And it immediately recognizes the feedback. It checks from bucket to bucket. Probably if you have a lot of buckets, it would do some sort of loop, but for my 3 buckets, it checked. Yes. There is no permissions. That's interesting because we already switched to this profile, but you got the point. We can easily work with AWS CLI with help of Open Interpreter. Next one. Let's assume that I have a legacy code, and in addition to complex logic there, all the comments are not in your language, let's say not in English, for example. Here we have Spanish. And I can ask Open Interpreter, take index PHP file and translate all the comments from there to English. Store everything after to index en PHP. So because it's hard to work and probably we have a lot of those comments, it asks you to get the insights with get operation to read and understand what's there. And it will take some time to put. Maybe in further version they will optimize it in a way that it will not even show all the output, but show some loading indicator that's to speed up the process, because sometimes you don't even need to see the result in the middle. But it's convenient for you to feel like everything under control and it executes only the command that you would like to. And as you see that we have now all the commands in English, and that's the way easier to understand what's there in the code, especially with complex logic. Next one is also a good one, that for video file that we have here, we would like to create a GIF with specific conditions. So I'll tell Open Interpreter to take a video file and create GIF out of it, starting from, and we can also cut some time to, let's say, 30 seconds from there. Low quality, and store to clip, and it will try to do ffmpeg command. If it's not installed, it will also get the error and show you the command how to install ffmpeg command. So, and after you run the command, you see that GIF was generated, and you have this nicely generated GIF. Probably you can do it yourself, but you would have to Google, do ChatGPT, going back and forth, and here you just tell what you need to do. That's super nice, super quick and efficient. And I can imagine that Open Interpreter has the way more use cases. If you have your own interesting one, please share in the comments. And thank you for watching, and see you in next videos.